EA owned Origin long before that. EA owned them even when Ultima 7 came out. Dark Queen of Kryn is terrible. Fucking, oh my god. That was torture to get through that game. Alright. Begin adventures. I've already imported my characters from the first game. That's them there. In the logbook, on page 43, following the heading A Disturbing Message, what is the second word? Logbook. Fortunately, this game isn't on GOG, which means copy protection is still here. Page 43, Disturbing Message, second word, need. You ease into orbit around Mercury and flip the comm switch for a final briefing. The image of Buck Rogers, now in charge of special missions, appears on screen. I know you're itching to pull more combat duty instead of babysitting this new Sun King, Lord Berkeley. Excuse me, but this mission is critical. Berkeley is calling for a brotherhood between all races. Not everyone likes the idea. Protect him from any assassination attempts. If Berkeley succeeds, we will have a united front against Ram. Try to forge this new alliance. Good luck, team. Go to your equipment locker as Buck signs off. What are we taking? 8,000 bucks. Some grenades. I don't think I need any of this stuff. We have should have all of our same stuff before, right? Yeah. Yeah, everybody's equipped, so we don't need that other crap. Pagan's plot was kind of decent, except they had to cut like 80% of the plot out. Ultima 9, you start in the real world and then go to Britannia, but you don't go back and forth, I don't think. I can't remember ever going back to the real world after the tutorial. Off we go. You step out into the expansive dock and find it thronged with people dressed for the coronation. A man approaches. Welcome to Caloris. I am Lord Berkeley's Chancellor, Alphonse de Sade. Lord Berkeley sends his greetings. The coronation will begin shortly. He turns his back and quickly moves away. So the Sun King was a crazy dude in the first game who thought he was like King Louis XIV or something. Guess there's a new Sun King now. Let's see if we can find... Wait, hold on, we gotta save first and then get the map working here. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Hey, Alice, thanks for the host. Welcome to Alice's viewers. Oh, I had this working last night, and now it's not working again. What the hell is the matter? Error, name for character 1 does not match. Hold on. Goldblock's companion can sometimes be a little flaky. What? Retest successful. Sorry, folks. Bear with me here. I made a test save in J that worked. Let's try loading that. Page 40, Storm Rider pilots. 7th word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Soon. Soon. Okay. Now let's see. Now it works. Okay. For some reason my map was not it's not loading with the save A, but it works fine with save J. Go figure. Okay, now let's save under A. Okay, so we just started this game. To everybody who just joined in from Alice, and by the way, to my people, make sure you go Go follow Alice's channel. She streams lots of cool adventure games. Definitely check out her channel. And hello to Nate the Not Great. You really liked Ultima 9? What in the world is wrong with you, man? The telltale on the door reads, Birthsea. I should get some music going. Let's get the... Oh, Jesus Christ. That blew my freaking ears out. There we go. Okay. We got some sci-fi music going. That was really loud. A man carrying a bundle of papers rushes up to you. He grabs your arm desperately. I am Dr. Romney. Please help me get to the Sun King. It is most urgent. Before he can explain, you hear the stomp of booted feet and the clamor of arms being ready. Romney cries out in exasperation. Take these papers to the Sun King. I know you won't let them fall into the wrong hands. Hurry! But the troopers are already surrounding you. That was, I've got a playlist for sci-fi RPGs. There's a little bit of rock in that playlist. Senator notices that the leader's wearing a distinctive ring. The letters Purge displayed prominently. Congrats, Senator gains experience. The Terran leader grabs Romney and shoves him towards a ground car. What do you do? Help Romney. You try to get Romney away from the Terrans, but the leader quickly pushes Romney into the car and speeds off to the south, shouting, Kill these abominations! Alright. It wasn't death metal. It was a song from the Transformers Devastation soundtrack. It's a mixture of metal and orchestral music. But it's about as far from death metal as you can get. You're more disappointed that I have that soundtrack? That game is awesome. I don't know what you're talking about. Ow. Transformers OST is basically Dragon Force? Yeah. Pretty much. Alright. 341 credits. Take the grenades. Martian needle guns. I should probably take those. Probably have some inventory space available. So in this game, when you see a weapon with a prefix like Venusian, Martian, Mercurian, etc., it's like a +1, +2, +3 modification in Dungeons and Dragons, basically. Each planet has its own kind of bonus. Alright, now that you are alone, do you look at the bundle of papers? Sure. You open the bundle, and you record what you find as logbook entry number 9. Logbook entry 9. So for people who aren't familiar with the, let me turn this down just a touch here. People not familiar with the gold box, it was originally made for the Commodore 64, and there wasn't enough memory on the disc to have all the text with the game, so they started selling the games with logbooks, and the game just says, look at logbook entry, whatever, and then there's the text. And they kept that going through all the Go Box games, even after they started making them for systems with, far more than enough memory to handle it. So even though this is like a 1992 game, you still use the logbook. So, log entry number 9, Dr. Romney's papers. The papers are a great mass of diagrams, equations, and notes. Much of it is cryptic, though the thrust seems to be a device which can reshape an atom's subatomic matrix into another form, with energy as a byproduct. One note in particular stands out. I finally worked out the final equation. It was gravity all the time. Now the very pollution can be used to purify the air of Earth. Toxic wastes can be used to rebuild the areas they destroyed. I fear whoever controls this technology will have the power to dictate the solar system's economy. I'm tempted to destroy my notes, but I cannot in all good conscience do such a thing. There we go. So, apparently he found a way to fix the Earth. The Earth is like a radioactive wasteland. Yeah, the Genesis version has all the text in the game, although much of the text is missing because the Genesis version is like super stripped down. Lenarian Stan Wash, do you question? Sure. They refuse to get involved. Okay. Berth E. Ram warriors stand by the airlock with guard dogs. Neo scum, one says. What do you do? Ignore him. Plaque reads Port Authority. Security officers begin questioning you. They draw their weapons. These are the ones that destroyed the Doomsday laser. They attack. Ow! 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 God damn it. Yeah, this was definitely made by the, by the Dark Queen of Kryn guys. Londo's like dead. We have to just load our game. Well, son of a bitch. I thought he was unconscious, but he's just dead. But yeah, that's Dark Queen of Kryn. Every fight in Dark Queen of Kryn has a wizard. And that wizard will cast Delayed Blast Fireball at the beginning of the fight, which does over 100 damage to every single person in your party. So if you don't win the initiative roll, you just lose. It's fucking amazing. Page 47. A death aboard Lucas, the sixth word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stateroom. Stateroom. Okay. That sounds stupid as fuck. A guaranteed wipe if you fail initiative. That's Dark Queen of Kryn. That's why it's the lowest ranked Cold Box game on my list. It's a very, very bad game. For more reasons than just that. That particular aspect of the game sucks a lot, but there's a lot of problems with that game. Plaque Reed's Clinic. Plaque Reed's Dockside Supply. Here's the bundle of papers, man. Shot for security as the Terran leader pushes Romney into the ground guard and they speed southward. Security forces arrive. They assure you that they will round up the troublemakers and sort things out at the security office. Okay. Tried a different option this time. Didn't have to do the fight. And that's that. Okay, let's save. The Sunspot. Yeah, Micromagic was not an internal SSI studio. And they shit the bed real hard with Dark Queen. And apparently they were involved in this game as well. Which is not promising. Oh, fuck. Here we go again. Hey, I got a turn! Would you look at that? And Ultras is dead. Oh my god. If this is going to be like this for the whole game, then this shit's getting flushed real quick. Fucking copy protection every time. Page 43, disturbing message, second word. Need. Attack. Maybe I'll get initiative if I attack first. Hey, grenades don't work so good when I get a chance to fucking separate my party. There we go. See the difference between getting initiative and losing initiative? That's Dark Queen of Kryn. 180. What? Does this song have like 10 minutes of dead air at the end of it? It's annoying. Anyway. Take the grenade. Don't need any of the other stuff. Black Reed's Port Authority. The Port Master is too busy to speak to you. Technicians are busy at their comm stations. Terran forces rush you. You're Neo, the worst of the subhuman sympathizers. They attack. Oh, good. Actually, this is probably not going to work. I should have a sword here. They're throwing up chaff grenades, which will stop my guy's a rocket pistol. And the chaff will disrupt the rocket pistol, so switch to my sword there. ECM package. Already using an ECM package. Oh, okay. Interesting. You're not. Okay. Security bots guard the airlock. Access to the warrens is denied. A disembodied voice echoes through the hall. Kalidra, please report to the nearest courtesy council. Kalidra, please report to the nearest courtesy council. Weird. Kalidra's my medic. The computer comes to life. The coronation is about to begin. Stay where you are and someone will meet you. Oh, okay. Desaad approaches. I warned Berkeley that you would be more trouble than you're worth. Go to the coronation hall in the southwest corner of the station at once and stay out of other people's fights. They're attacking me. What do you expect me to do? Huh? Sit there and take it? Another ECM package. Don't know what an ECM package does, but I'm assuming it gives some kind of defensive bonus. Security office. I see the encounter rate is still just ridiculous as countdown to doomsday. Thanks. Thanks for that. Alright. Oops. Did I equip it? I did, okay. Honor guards, stand at attention. Jesus Christ, really? Gotta drop something to make room for this ECM package. Guess we'll just dump a rocket pistol. Oops. Take that. Yeah, there's a lot of combat in GoBox games in general, but the Buck Rogers games, for whatever reason, go like a little over the top with it. Doesn't help that there's no replacement for magic, which you could use in the other GoBox games to kind of help speed fights up. But there's no space wizards or psychics or anything like that. So unfortunately, you're left to just sit there and shoot at each other until somebody drops dead. Drop that. Wait, no, that's Mercurian. Don't want to drop that. Martian we can drop. Yeah. There's a lot of tactics in the D&D GoBox games because of magic, but Buck Rogers is really basic. Split your part up so you don't get hit by grenades. Well, the penalties for dying. Well, if a character dies, then they're dead. So I think you can revive them at your ship, but it's probably got the regular D&D penalty where you permanently lose a point of constitution. But characters can be knocked unconscious. If they get knocked unconscious, you can stabilize them and then they'll get up at the end of the fight. But yeah, if they go comatose, then it's like dying in D&D. Yeah, dying is bad, don't die. If someone's actually dead, you can't bring them back at all. I don't know if people can actually die. I think they just go comatose. Or if they can die, I've never seen it happen in Countdown to Doomsday anyway. I'm out of ammo. Yeah, comatose is D&D dead. Yeah. Yeah, the Genesis version, it's interesting. It's still a decent game, but I just don't like how stripped down it is. It's missing so much from the full game. It's like, that, and you don't even get the first-person exploration, which I like a lot. The whole game's played from overview. There's no ammo in the Genesis one? Oh, really? Did not know that. I know it's missing 2 character classes. It's missing 2 or 3 playable races. It's missing several areas. Entire quest lines are gone. It's pretty stripped out. Has hints like bring extra needle guns, which, yeah, if you don't have ammo. I could do without the ammo, to be honest. It's kind of annoying. Speaking of ammo... yeah, Order of the Griffin, so did Warriors of the Eternal Sun, which is on the Genesis. So it's not like they couldn't do it. They just, for whatever reason, chose not to. I've never seen like any interviews or anything with them explaining the changes, so I don't know. But I feel like more people are familiar with the Genesis version than this version, and they don't even realize that that there are differences. When I was playing through Countdown to Doomsday, there were a lot of surprised people in chat when I was explaining the differences. They're like, really? Wow. So many random encounters. It's also kind of silly how much better needle guns are to every other weapon in the game. They hit like 1,000,000 times a turn. They aren't affected by chaff, they aren't affected by ECM, they aren't affected by aerosol grenades. So there's like no way to defend against them. They got really long range, they got everything. Yeah, Warriors of the Eternal Sun, yeah. My only issue with that, with Warriors of the Eternal Sun, is that characters only get XP if they deal the killing blow, which makes leveling up your party way more annoying in that game than it needs to be. But other than that, it's a pretty good game. Sega CD port of Eye of the Beholder. The Sega CD port of Eye of the Beholder has some cool tunes. It's got some nice music, but the actual gameplay, it's one of those games from that era where instead of making a cool gamepad interface that makes sense, they just map a mouse cursor onto the screen and you control it with the D-pad. So you're trying to play Eye of the Beholder by slowly moving a mouse cursor around with your D-pad. So you got like the fast-paced combat where you're trying to like select actions with all your characters. You're just slowly moving the cursor, move it over, move it down. It sucks. I would not recommend anybody play Eye of the Beholder, any of the console versions of Eye of the Beholder, but the music's pretty cool. It's worth looking it up on YouTube just to listen to the tunes. The service droid approaches. You are welcome to the Rising Sun. Are you staying? Sure. Enjoy your stay. Chess only had 3 buttons. Yeah, this is true. I don't know if the 6-button controller even existed when that game came out. Yeah, no, I know. What I would have probably done if I were doing it is just have one button that then highlights your hands, and then you just have to quickly scroll between the 8 hand options instead of using the mouse. Just hold a button and then go boop, 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 boop. I think that would be way faster than the method they went for. But what do I know? Oh yeah, trying to play Street Fighter on a 3-button pad is not fun. Not fun at all. I think you have to hold start. If I remember correctly, Genesis Street Fighter 2 with 3-button pad is you had to hold start, and that would switch to 3 buttons. So like by default it was punches, and then you hold start, and then it's kicks. So you're constantly having to like move your thumb off the pad. It was just like, oh, it was rough. Yeah, having the shoulder buttons be strong is definitely not great either. But I spent most of my time playing fighting games in the actual arcade back in the day. I spent a lot of time in arcades. If you want a good gamepad for fighting games, the Saturn pad is probably the best. It's got a really nice D-pad and a good button layout. Oops. Alright. You enter a dockside bar. What do you do? Talk. Chat with the miners. Buy a drink. Leave. Okay. This is a cargo elevator only. Please exit. Okay. Yeah, I have a Quanba Q4 RAF or something, I think is the name of fight stick. It's really good. It's got Sanwa buttons and sticks, or Samitsu sticks. Samitsu sticks, Sanwa buttons, something like that. Oh, what do you buy? What do you sell? Just generic stuff, eh? We can refill my ammo at least. Microwave gun. The auto docks hum soothingly. Do you need healing? Sure. Actually, everybody's at full health. Never mind. No. Oh. Mark that stuff on the map there. It's funny, I play Tekken 7 with the keyboard, and it works really, really well. It's like playing with a hitbox, but without, you know, wasting $200 on a hitbox. You just gotta train your muscle memory for it, and keyboard works great. Like, you gotta keep in mind that the D-pad is just digital input, which is what a keyboard is, right? So, it's really no different than using a D-pad once you're used to it. Except a little more precise, because you got individual buttons for your directions instead of kind of mashing a direction. So if you get good at using a keyboard for fighting games, you can be a lot more precise with your inputs. But it does take some getting used to, that's for sure. 3D platformers, like anything with analog control, you're going to want an analog stick, but anything that uses digital, like D-pads, keyboard's fine. takes some practice. Once you get used to it, it works great. Done mapping out this dump. Security office. Nobody's here. Hat in time. I'd find that... See, that seems like it would be tough because it's analog movement. You can kind of offset it with a mouse by steering your character by turning the camera. Depending on how the camera on that game is programmed anyway. But yeah, I feel like a keyboard for that type of game would be not great. Hey look, it's another song with a shitload of dead air at the end of it. This part of Pillars of Eternity doesn't look as polished. Yeah, they kind of let the graphics go a bit, but I will say the dialogue's improved quite a bit. Hey, Driffin. Yes, I fired Jody into space. An old rocket jock with bleary eyes greets you with a slurred voice. The hall is thronged with dignitaries and personages from diverse cultures, dancers, musicians, Lunarians, Venusians, and Terrans. The Sun King ascends the dais. Brothers and sisters, I accept this crown in your name and ask you to share my dream. A solar system filled with brotherly love, where harmony reigns. Excuse me, that is why I have come to Caloris for my coronation. Together, we can make the solar system a garden of peace. Centaur notices a group of Martians reaching into their robes, possibly for a weapon. What do you do? Shit. Knock down the Sun King. You knock the Sun King behind the dais just as the assassins fire. Okay, good. They were actually assassins. The massive vid screen behind him explodes in a shower of sparks. Apparently I can't throw a grenade that far. Fucking weak. Yeah, choices and consequences. There you go. Whenever I see them talking about games missing C and C, I always assume they're talking about Command & Conquer. And that they're depressed that their RPG doesn't have, like, obelisks of Nod in it or something. Makes their conversations a lot funnier. Ouch. Peace through power, yep. This is not going very well. Shit. Why does nobody have a bandage option? What the fuck? Normally there's like an aid option to keep your unconscious guys alive, but it's not giving me that option. Now Caladra's down? Fuck. This is brutal. Maxim's comatose. Fuck. Because it wouldn't give me a fucking aid option, even though everybody's got like the highest first aid skill they could have. Figure that one out. Oh god damn it. Page 40, mysterious attack 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Video. Whoops. Oh, for fuck's sakes, I picked the wrong option and he died. God fuck, I clicked the wrong thing. Ah! Page 49, telespeaks 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 width. Of course. Okay, he just shot his friends. Good call, dummy. Okay. Don't spam enter. Wait. Knock down the Sun King. Old XComs were great for guys freaking out and shooting their squad mates. Yep. Oops. How? Why am I not getting the fucking aid option? This is so weird. Did it not import my skills correctly and everybody lost first aid or something? Do you gotta be close to him? Aid. There we go. Maybe it's a distance thing. That was a little ridiculous. It isn't the shit show you were expecting. Not yet. Give it time. We're just getting started. It took a few hours for the delayed blast fireball wizards to show up in Dark Queen of Krynn. They weren't there right from the beginning. They kind of eased you in before the game went completely fucking bananas. I don't really want any of that. Congrats, the team gains experience. The Sun King thanks you for saving his life. Seek my chancellor in the room to the southeast. He'll see to your reward. Southeast. There we go. Chancellor Desaad shakes your hand graciously. It is good that you are here, and to show our appreciation here is payment for your services. 10,000 credits. Wow. Nice. You negotiate with the Chancellor but fail to come to any firm agreement on the alliance. Do you tell him about Romney and the Terrans? Sure. You go over Romney's papers with him. This is nothing but a pipe dream. Romney, in fact, is a madman and a wanted criminal. I just got a report saying he was taken into custody. Why don't you leave the papers here? I'll dispose of them properly. No. He eyes you for a long moment, debating something in his mind. He flashes a seductive smile and changes the subject. Desaad entertains you for a while longer, then leaves. Gee, I wonder if this guy's the bad guy, everybody. I don't know. Okay, now what? Mercurians confront you. One mentions something about Desaad's orders. Oh look, that didn't take long. Oh fuck, robots. Oh, that's not good. Gas grenades. No aid option still. He's comatose. Never mind. Just instantly just drop dead. Fuck. Injured ship, page 41. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ignorance. It's like, I like this song. What's this from? It's from Shadowrun Returns. I was gonna say, it kind of sounds like Shadowrun music. And lo and behold. It'd be nice if my medic could, heal people outside of combat, but nope. No way to heal. Unless I can get to the dock without getting ambushed. Shit. I feel like these guys were actually doing more than the robots were. Yeah, well, you can't heal in combat, but immediately after combat, your medics will automatically try to heal everybody. But that's it. Like, you can't manually heal at any other point. Which makes no sense at all. Yeah, I'm wearing gas masks, motherfuckers. Your gas grenades ain't shit. Whoops. Shit. Fuck. No aid option. Still no aid option. Still no aid option. Okay, good. He was still unconscious when the fight ended, so he got healed. And everything's fine. And I need water. I'll be right back. Okay. Anything we want to take here? Mercurian heat guns. Alarms sound through the port. That's not good. Yes, I need healing. Everybody. Everybody have a Scimitar, apparently. Nice. So how do we get out of here? Oh, here we go. Apparently it skipped over the first message there. This theorist business is... Hold on. Message for you is just coming in. I just got word of the assassination attempt. Good work, team. Team gains experience. But something else has come up, and I'm putting you on a new detail. He fills you in and you record Buck's message as logbook entry number 10. Log 10. Buck's message. I need you to check out certain rumors circulating here at Salvation. Dr. Romney of Mercury has designed a device called Matrix that can transform matter. The rumors have caused quite a stir. Everyone wants to get their hands on Romney for one reason or another. Ram wants the device to extend its power. The Mercurians see it as a threat to their energy monopoly. There also seems to be a growing extremist group on Earth that would use the device to control the solar system. If half the story is true, we could restore Earth to its old glory. We can't afford to ignore these rumors. Find out the truth of these rumors and get Romney to come to Salvation. Good luck, team. Welcome back to your ship. Your mission has not been completed. I cannot let you disgrace yourself by leaving. Oh. So... now what? Hey, right on. We alternate between two games, so we were doing Pillars of Eternity 2 today, which we finished, so we've started this. This is our secondary game, so we're going to be alternating between Star Trail and this. Access to the warrants denied. Here we go. Security forces block your way. Question. Romney? Yeah, him and some Terran force were here. Seems the scientist was a criminal, mixed up in the assassination. Took him to the docks for deportation. Took him to the docks? Okay. A disembodied voice echoes through the hall. Senator, please report to the nearest courtesy council. Senator, please return. Report to the nearest courtesy council. courtesy consoles at? Scott.dos appears on the screen. A prisoner transfer is taking place on the docks at berth A. I'm sure it's related to the earlier kidnapping. There we go. So berth A should be this way. The Terran leader glares at you. You are too late. We have Romney, and soon a new order will rule the solar system. All the subhuman slag will be wiped out, and humans will reassume their just dominion. The ground shakes as the rocket blasts off. The Terran grins maliciously. They attack. Alright. Well, I guess we know what the main quest is for this one. Ow. Holy crap, that hurt. That guy sounds a lot like white supremacy. The game was ahead of its time. Racism existed back then. It's definitely not a new thing. If this game was made today, they would be the good guys, though. That's the difference. Is there any fantasy or sci-fi RPG that doesn't at least tangentially involve racism? JRPGs, probably, I'm sure. That's about it. These games are usually completely sugar-coated and saccharine, so... Far Cry 5 uses white supremacists as the bad guys, except they don't, like, fully make them bad guys. They're like, oh, they might be right, though. And then when you stop them, it triggers a nuclear war and everything goes wrong. You're thinking, oh, maybe they were the good guys after all. Yeah, I didn't play it, but there's a lot of outcry over the ending of that game. But I've not played it myself. But I have seen the ending on YouTube, and it's something. It's making a game where Hitler isn't the morally reprehensible monster he was. Yeah. I mean, Steam is selling a game now where you can be a fucking school shooter. So who knows? People just fucking lost their shit, apparently. Fuck. Aid. I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. I saw it was on Eurogamer. They did a. It's not Hatred. It's a game that just came out. But I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, I saw an article on Eurogamer about it. It's like, well, now you guys are drawing attention to this game. It's gonna sell well, just like Hatred did. You know, that game was fucking trash. Everybody gave it all that free marketing. Disciples 2. Disciples 2 is cool. I like Disciples 2 quite a bit. Any particular reason why you specifically want the Rise of the Elves expansion? Anything interesting? Battle armor with fields. Okay, we definitely want that. Shit. Take that. There we go. Swap this for that. You have -5 armor class and Mondo. Christian site that rates how appropriate games are for Christian players. Oh god. Ugh. Alright. A little bit of a gear upgrade there. They praised Resident Evil 4 and told you what a model Christian Leon Kennedy is. Oh my god. Rocket launchers? Ooh. Mercurian needle gun too. Alright, we got some nice stuff out of that. Has there ever been a hint that Leon is a Christian? Yeah, I don't think so. You found the Eurogamer article? Yeah, there you go. Yeah. You hear the cargo elevator doors stick shut, then notice that the Terran leader's body is missing. Really? Scott.DOS welcomes you back to your ship. This is very distressing. The Terran ship has left orbit on a course toward Earth. We should leave for Salvation immediately to get Romney's papers to Buck Rogers. You enter your ship and head for Salvation, the secret headquarters of Neo. Buck is waiting for you. Good job, team. A little of Lord Berkeley's philosophy is just what Mercury needs. I wonder why they changed Buck Rogers' sprite so much in the last game. In the last game, he looked a lot more like how I would picture Buck Rogers to look. This guy looks weird. Buck takes Dr. Romney's notes. Very interesting. I'll have Scott.DOS look at these. They may prove useful. We have a more pressing concern, however. I believe someone is trying to build another Doomsday laser. Really? One of our scouts has reported that the old RAM base near Sirius has been reactivated. Go there and see what they're up to. The person who made it also made a game called White Power Pure Voltage. Jesus fucking Christ. This is serious business, team. I expect you to act at your peak ability. Okay, well, first of all, let's train. We got level ups for a bunch of people. Level 9 Rocket Jock. So for folks not familiar with the way Buck Rogers works, it uses a modified version of first edition AD&D, but its big addition is its use of all these skills. So there's like a million different skills now, including, as is often the case with these kind of games, a lot of skills that are never actually used for anything. But yeah, so the Rocket Jaw class is the pilot. She specializes in flying the ship. So you want to make sure Pilot Rocket is good. I don't know if there's actual vehicles in this game. There weren't any in Countdown to Doomsday, other than the rocket, obviously. First aid. Level 9 Rogue. So rogues are, as you would expect, your lockpicker, trap disarmer kind of character class. He can't up his first aid anymore. Okay. Level 9 Engineer. This guy repairs your ship in ship combat. I played a halfling ninja once in D&D, yeah. It's pretty fun. Alright. So nobody else got level ups. What do you sell? Anything interesting? Nope. Let's sell some less junk. Okay, you don't have any junk. But you. No, you're fine. Alright. Yeah, 3rd edition spellcasters are a little ridiculous. Just a wee bit. Repair the ship, refuel the ship, fill the ammo, medical supplies, and launch. I wonder if spaceflight is as shitty in this game as it was in the last one. Probably. So we need to go to Mercury. It's the exact same system as before. Hilo. What? We need to go to Ceres. It's here. You're charged as Altrissa backs down the power a little too late. The coupling is made and the airlock assists as they open. These guys sell Martian weapons, that's cool. Equipment land. These guys sell all kinds of grenades. Battle armor with fields. Oh. Really? I have 68 grand too? Fuck. Guess we're buying everybody battle armor with fields. Best armor in the game. Unless he's only got one set. He might only have one suit of it. Let's see. Equip that. Buy. No, he's got lots of them. Okay. Wow. Being able to buy this is like the equivalent of being able to buy a +5 plate mail at a random shop. And in this game, every class can equip it. Alright. Everybody has fucking ridiculous ridiculous armor classes now. You've been reading the Dying Earth books? I've wanted to read those just to see the origin of fancy and magic. It'd be kinda neat. Okay, so where's Cirrus? I thought Cirrus was on Mercury, but apparently not. Let's see here. What's an asteroid base? Oh. Great. Alright. We gotta fly around all the asteroids and try and find Cirrus. Fair enough. Cirrus! Hey, first try. There we go. The first couple of chapters, the wizard in question dies. Nice. The comm squawks with an incoming message to Maelstrom Rider. Dr. Williams. Is that you, Dr. Williams? Sure, yeah. Welcome back. Glad to hear the rumors of your death were exaggerated, but just to be clear on it, we can't allow any of your creations into the base. Security meets you. I'm sorry, but we cannot debrief you at this time. Still, your ship will be overhauled. The computer lists you as overdue for maintenance. Alright. So we bluffed our way in. But look at everybody's armor class now. Alright, that's enough of this song. Conference room. Yeah, there was a shop selling, it's called Battle Armor with Fields. It's the best armor in the game, and there's no class restrictions on armor in this game. So I basically just bought +5 full plate for the entire party. It's like, okay, done, deal. Security station. You enter the security area, finding it full of guards. One guard sitting behind a security monitor jumps up. Hey! Scientists aren't allowed in here. Get moving. Leave. Before you can react, the guards throw you out. Okay. Oops. The large conference room is empty, but recently used. Whoops. Ah, I skipped the message. Shit. Look. No, it's not going to give me the other message. Oh well. You should not be here. Too bad, motherfucker. Martian rocket rifle. Take that. Okay, I would take that if I had inventory space. You take that. And that. You take the demo charges. Alright. So everyone is in endgame quality gears this early? As far as armor goes, yeah. Weapons, not so much. You're in the airlock between Launch Bay 2 and Cirrus Base. I guess I broke my disguise when I attacked those guys. Oh well. It was inevitable. Other equipments. There's grenades of various types which do different. They're kind of the replacement for magic, sort of. And then there's special defensive things, like I have gas masks equipped on everybody, so gas grenades don't affect us. I've got protective goggles which protect us from flashbang grenades. I've got ECM packages which protect us from something. I'm not quite sure what. Well, they definitely want me to have lots of demo charges. Got lots now. This door is locked. It is difficult to pick it unnoticed. What do you do? Pick it. Auto. Various maintenance items are stored here. Yay. Guard stops you. The command center is off limits. Those rockets are okay with this. These guys aren't. Alright, I don't think I need to take any more rocket rifles. We got plenty. Guard quarters. Maxim, Londo, and Altrissa have leveled up already. Holy crap. So all the gold box games have an interesting, well, interesting, it's actually a shitty quirk, where you can only earn as much XP as you need for 1 point behind your next level. So, say for example you're level 5, you could level up to 6 and then earn enough experience to get you to 6, and then 1 point less of what you need to get to 7. And then any XP you earn after that is gone. So the fact that Maxim, Londo, and Altrissa just got level ups again means that they were out, sitting at that cap, and a lot of the XP we got in that last place got dumped in the trash because they were at the max. Which is not my favorite mechanic in the world, that's for sure. The sign on the west door reads Conference Room. Stenciled on the east door is Mess Hall. The mess hall is nearly empty except for a lone guard relaxing. Do you attack? No. You can have his lunch in peace, it's fine. Yeah, you have to train, but you can only train in town. This is a ill-equipped kitchen. Processed food supplies line the walls. I don't know if I'm allowed to leave. Can I leave and train? Let's save. The repair crew is still inspecting the ship. You cannot launch till they finish. Yeah, so we're stuck here. The mod I'm playing with that adds the map has a function that lets you level up in the field. I try not to use it because it is cheating. I don't know if it works with Buck Rogers because of all the skills. It might not even work with these games. Store stenciled men's lavatory. Women's lavatory. You do not have an access. The door requires an access card you do not have. Really? I can't even use my bypass security skill? That's kind of silly. Anything else? No. You enter the command center. Technicians concentrate on various monitors. An imposing figure dominates the room. His name tag reads Mavrudis. Next to him is a man wrapped in a dark red cape and holding a case roughly 6 feet tall. As you burst in, the general summons his guards. Guards tag. Whoops. Oh, damn it. I accidentally hit sprint. Sprint lets you move double the distance your turn, but you can't attack. Which is something unique to the Buck Rogers games. The D&D ones don't have that. Which is weird, because this is the game where moving around is probably the least important of all the cold box games. Yet you have the option that gives you the most maneuverability. You scan the room, but the red-caped man has fled. Earl Grey, thanks for the follow, man. Much appreciated. Drinking some Lady Grey right now. Earl Grey with lemon. I don't think I've ever had Earl Grey tea. I don't drink a lot of tea, so I think most of what I've had is orange pico and variations of it. Armory. Store's locked. Pick it. The armory is poorly stocked. Only a few rifles are here. Martian rocket rifles and laser rifles. Meh. Hey, Herxina. Yeah, we finished Pillars of Eternity 2 today, so with that done, we're going to get the Buck Rogers series out of the way. Get this finished. You also find explosives and a 30-minute timer. Once started, it cannot be stopped. Does that mean I started the timer? Or did we take it with us as like a story item, maybe? A nameplate on this door reads General Mavrudis, Base Commander. There he is. Can you transfer your party from the first one? Yep. This is my party from the first game. Restricted access is printed on the door. You hear a steady hum. Let's say hi to the General. Pick the door. Mavrudis' office is immaculate and smells strongly of leather. Against the east wall is a computer. Who will reprogram? Who's my best computer guy? Solando? Or is it Maxim? I think it's Solando. Hey, Xenofermi, how you doing, man? The security program has been tripped. The computer has locked its files, and the base alert has been sounded. Good job, Londo. Thanks. Shit. The General's living quarters are sparsely furnished. General's bathroom. Under the sink, you find a wad of paper containing some numbers. They appear to be access code. Okay. Cool. This conference room is dominated by RAM insignias, both on the walls and carved into the table. Alright, see you later, man. Hum of machinery fills the room. Large consoles line the walls. This door is marked laser control. This room appears to be a dedicated communications area. Maxim notices a RAM heavy cruiser orbiting the base. I hope we don't have to fight that. I hate the ship combat in these games. It's not very good. You enter the security area. The guards appear to be waiting for you. They attack. Yeah, there's spaceship combat. It's weird. It's actually not all that dissimilar to how Pillars of Eternity 2 does it. Security monitors display different sections of the base each minute. Currently, the monitor is displaying Launch Bay 1. Sure. Launch Bay 2. Main conference room. Laser control. Command center. So it doesn't give me any information about the rooms, it's just like, these are the rooms. Thanks for sharing, I guess. The walls are lined with bunks and lockers. There are guards resting. They look up at you in surprise. desk exploit. I don't know. You missed the ending to Pillars 2, where I killed the end boss in one hit. It was pretty funny. You hide the bodies and change into their uniforms. You find a security pass as well. With the face shields down, you can pass as guards. Oh, cool. The guard comes close. What is the problem here, soldier? Centaur quickly convinces the guards they leave. The security card opened the door. Okay. Alright. Into laser control. Parts tail bosses. Yeah. They do all this stuff to set up the end boss of Pillars 2. It's this ancient guardian built to protect the gods. And as you launch your entire fleet to attack the island, the guardian comes out and your dragon comes and attacks, and the dragon and the guardian fight. The guardian beats the dragon. And then you get to the Guardian, and then I hit him with one missile spell, and he died. It's just like, what the fuck? Enter the code. This room holds brand new equipment. A master control console is on the east wall. A few switches are labeled on the console. They read capacitor charge, capacitor discharge, and coordinate settings. Operate switches. Set coordinates. Maximum inputs the coordinates of the orbiting ram cruiser. Yes! Sweet! Whoops. Hey. No. I want to shoot it. Okay. Set coordinates. Okay. Yes. Fire! Wait, charge. Large pulsating charge, or large pulsating hum surges into the room. Discharge. You hear a sharp whine and the pulsating fades. Wait, did that shoot it? Tracking target. Charge. There's no fire? Is there a separate control panel? Huh, maybe we have to do it from in here. A laser of unbelievable size towers above you, yet still a smaller version of the Doomsday laser. The Doomsday laser was the objective of the first game. We had to destroy it, because they were going to blow up the Earth with it. Set the explosives to destroy the laser now. Sure. So we have 30 minutes before it blows up in our face, eh? Well, let's get the hell out of here, then. Guard uniforms are working pretty well. A huge explosion rocks the base. The demolition charge has detonated. The ceiling cracks, breaching the airlocks. Oh wow, everybody just died. Apparently I fucked around too much. After you set those charges, you gotta get the F out. Fair enough. Oh, god damn it, really? Page 49, Theorist explains, word 6. Wait, what? There's no page 49. Oh, I'm in the wrong book. Oops. Okay, page 49. Theorist explains, word 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rescue. Okay, let's try that again. Yes. Okay. Now just beeline it. It's the fastest route out of here. Fly this way. Only your ship remains. Do you leave? Yes. Get out. You put some distance between your ship and the base, then watch as it explodes in a brilliant shower of sparks. A heavy cruiser barrels in on you. Oh, fuck. was trying to shoot it down, but we couldn't get it to work. Scimitar. Scimitar doesn't want to take over as pilot. Who's my rocket jock again? Maxim. Boost engines. Cleedra is the medic. Londo's the rogue. Altrista's the rocket jock, and she can't take over because Scimitar's fuck. Is there any way for me to not be in command anymore? Okay, there we go. Okay, oh, she can fire. Pew pew! Fire! Pew pew! Fire! Okay, you take command. Fire. So she has access to the ship's big guns. Look at the health on this thing compared to my ship. It has 2,000 hull, I have 600. That's not good. Can we withdraw? Ouch. Fuck. The enemy ship recedes off your scanners. Oh, we got away. Okay, good. Fuck that. Fucking ship combat's the worst. Okay, let's get back to Earth. On. And we're out of gas. But every time you run out of gas, someone just flies by and gives you free gas, so it doesn't matter. Let's go to Salvation. Check in with Commander Rogers. You did well out on Sirius. Having a Doomsday laser would give Ram a crushing advantage. Frankly, I believe that Ram will get their laser. We were lucky to stop them this time. We might not be so lucky in the future. Fortunately, Dr. Romney's notes offer a solution. Buck continues, and he records his words as logbook entry number 17. Matrix mission assigned. Dr. Romney's journal describes a means by which one form of matter may be transmuted into another. In your absence, our scientists have been poring over his notes and have found his principles sound. The ancient alchemist's dream of turning lead into gold has now been realized, or almost has. In meetings with Carlton, Tarabian, and the rest of Neo Command, we have decided to build Romney's machine, hereafter to be referred to as the Matrix device. There's a slight problem. Much of the technology involved has not been developed. We need faster computers, better fusion containers, more powerful gravity fields, and higher heat sources than have ever been conceived. Gather together the scientific team to make the necessary technological leaps. With the Matrix device, we will have the power to stand toe-to-toe with Ram. Scott.DOS has been searching for leads. Scott.DOS, report please. Scott.DOS is our ship AI, by the way. That's him there. Scott.DOS's image appears on Buck's comm screen. Hello, Commander. I haven't found much, but here's what I've got. I find mention of a fusion specialist, a Dr. Chaydez, who would be a valuable asset to the Matrix project. Unfortunately, he seems to have run into trouble with RAM. I intercepted a RAM police report that indicates that Dr. Chaydez's jet car was shot down over the Los Angeles the Los Angeles sprawls. That area is pretty rough. I hope he's okay. My other lead is even more vague. From what I gather, I suspect that research in gravitational mechanics is being done somewhere in the Venus lowlands. That's all I have, Commander. Thanks, Scott. Well, team, go to Los Angeles on Earth and the Venus lowlands. Find out what you can and report back. Convince Dr. Chaydez to join us, and this gravity expert too, if he exists. That's all. Dismissed. Alright, let's start leveling up here. Level 10 engineer. No more first aid. Alright. Alright. Let's see, so I've picked up a shitload of rocket pistols for Senator here. So I should be able to sell off all the regular ones. Yep. Only got room for 3. Guess I didn't need to pick up quite so many of the fucking things. Oops. But those are rocket rifles? Oh, they're rifles, not pistols. Shit. Never mind. That was a waste. There's weapon specialization in this game. In my, this guy specialized in rocket pistols, not rocket rifles. They're 2 separate weapon categories. That's why those are of no use to me. Alright, let's go to port, repair, fuel, ammo, medical supplies, launch. So we're technically just going to and back to Earth again. Los Angeles. I've linked with the planet's computers, but there is little information on Chaydez. The records show he is quite brilliant, but a recluse. Here's something. There has been a high level of activity around the northeast sector of the sprawls lately. Scanning. Closing. Landing. Altrissa makes a perfect landing. You land at Dukes Hill Spaceport in Los Angeles. Whoops. I want to quit the DOS, son of a bitch. Whoops. No. Page 50, Macaulay explains word 4. Page 50, Macaulay explains word 4. You're here to convince. Okay. This looks like we got ourselves a bit of a world map here. Regulations disallow your entrance to the Newport Grain Dome without possession of a properly authorized pass card. Cross the bay on the Newport Bridge. Guess we can't go there. A Warren dweller carrying a radio passes you. You hear some of the broadcast. You got Crone Rock Radio. Here's something new from Org Rana Lights. Some Warren dwellers are gathered around a large sewer drain. You approach them. Sure. As you approach, an old woman turns to you. Oh, help us! Ratwursts have taken some of our children into their dens. None of us are strong enough to face the vermin. Do you help the distraught Warren dwellers? Sure. The woman thanks you as you step into the sewer drain. Of course. Just had to be a sewer level. Didn't find our children, you must go back. Yeah, I know. Not done. Relax. Ratwurst attack. Ow, ow, ow. Zero damage? What? Wait, what? Okay, that did what was that? What? Get taken 0 damage that turn. Weird. Okay. What do you don't have a weapon equip at all. Apparently I'm punching them. That's better. Alright then. Those things were a little tougher than you would expect giant rats to be. Help! You hear a shout from the south. Ratwursts have cornered a man at the end of the tunnel. The attack. Doing a lot of zero damage hits against these things with needle guns. Seems like they're resistant to them. Zero, 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 zero. All zeros. Oops. The man thanks you. You saved my life. Those rats had me trapped and were saving me for dinner. Listen, I'm a teacher. The Ratwurst attacked my classroom. They got some of the children. You've got to find them. He leaves for the surface. Alright. Yep, it's called Ratwurst. Because they're rats, and they're the worst. Rat sausage. It's like Demolition Man with the rat burgers. The tunnel narrows ahead. You'll have to go through one at a time. Do you continue? Sure. As Centaur steps through the tunnel, Ratwurst attack. Oh good, all by himself, eh? Well, at least he's one of the best fighters I've got. Help if I was the same enemy. $2,250 XP, holy shit. Ratwurst, yep. The children gather around you, shocked into silence. They wait for you to lead them to safety. Oh, we found the kids here, okay. The children's parents shout with joy. Oh, thank you. With good folks like you, there's still hope for us. Congrats, Dean gains experience. Do you leave the Ratwurst Den? Yes, please. So, it looks like there might be a building here. This looks a little different from the rest of the terrain around it. Let's go check it out. A thief steals Maxine's wallet. He sprints towards a tunnel dug into some rubble. Do you chase him? Yeah, bitch. thief runs down the corridor ahead of you. He sprints around the corner. Back here, you son of a bitch. You hear running footsteps down the tunnel ahead. You're ambushed. You're surrounded by thieves. Alright. Knew that was coming. Ow, ow, ow. Oh fuck, they've got grenades. That's bad. Ow. Whew. Ambush me, will ya? That was a little hairy. Drop anything interesting? Martian needle guns. Don't really need those. You find the gang supplies. 3,400 credits, that's pretty good. Mini explosive grenade. Everybody who needs jetpacks has them. And everybody's got ECM packages. We don't need that. Alright, that was fun. You enter the poverty-stricken sprawl. A Warren dweller carrying a radio passes you. Hear some of the broadcast. K-Room Rock, Radio 99.9. Bad Dog here on a... Another radio broadcast. Keep it dialed to K-Run. Desert Runner Rock Radio, broadcasting from where the river meets the desert. Really? This isn't a building I can... Huh. Okay. walking on a ruined freeway. What the hell? A Coyodorg? Is that supposed to be some kind of coyote dog? Coyodorg? Shit. More enemies that resist my needles. It's not good when I'm running a squad of people equipped with needle guns. That was a pretty sad bit of healing there, Medic. What the hell? Where the heck am I trying to get to then? Where the river meets the desert, check it out. Here's something from local bratwurst sandwich. Where the river meets the desert. It's like here. Oh, fuck off. Really? Yeah, the sound effects are definitely not very good. I would love to play a Call of Duty game with PC speaker sound effects. That'd be amazing. Oh god. I'm sure the diehard Call of Duty fans would defend it. Like they defend everything that franchise does. It's old school, man. Why did they use such noises? Because they were available. These are the same sound effects they've had since Pool of Radiance, which came out like 4 years before this. What's funny is the game actually has Roland support for the like little teeny music snippets you hear once in a blue moon. But then you got these sound effects. You're just like, what the fuck? No, this was 1992. Sound Blaster was definitely pretty commonplace at this point. And like I said, it has Roland, it has Sound Blaster, it has AdLib, it has support for all those cards. It just it's just for whatever reason they just stick with the stock box sound effects. I guess they didn't come up with the new sound effects they used for Pools of Darkness yet, with the amazing death screams. Where the hell are we trying to go? Clearly we need to find a boat. Or a pass card. Without an authorization pass card. Where do we get a pass card from? I feel like we've been to every point of interest here. You want tickets to the Ruined Richard concert? Well, Cray Run's got them. Call now. Oh, here we go. A section of the sprawl has been walled off. Further down, you see an opening. You go through. Yes. Okay. Found something. Hey, meet Jesus. How you doing, man? Yeah, Sound Blaster probably became commonplace like 91, 92. That was when all the games had support for it. It wasn't like a weird oddity anymore. You enter the warren at street level. Skeletal people gawk from gutted, half-crumpled buildings, then go back to scavenging through the rubble. You recoil at the stench of deprivation and death. A crowded marketplace. Hawkers shout their wares. A little girl, grime smeared across her face, offers to sell you a rat. Do you want to buy a rat? Sure, I'll buy a rat. She thanks you. Looking for Chaydez, I bet. Yep. A gang has them. White monks, grotesques, leeches. One of them... none of them admit it. Okay. If they did, the other two would gang up on them. Chaydez making weapons. Everybody knows it. The other two gangs, they're worried. It fucking automatically skipped the text and I missed what she said. She said something about a rooftop. Girlfriend's away to Amsterdam, so you've taken the opportunity to get some more pillars. And nice, okay. Yeah, I finished Pillars 2 today, actually, earlier on the stream. Sure. A young woman, pretty except for her blackened teeth, offers to sell you a can of food. Sure. She thanks you. I'll be here if you need more. A man with diseased skin offers to sell you a jug of brown water. Nobody else seems to have any information other than the little girl. I liked Pillars 1 quite a bit. I thought it was better than the second one even. Currently in the DLC. White March is definitely my favorite part of Pillars. It's a really good expansion. A man whispers from the shadows. Don't look, just listen. Isha wishes to speak to you. The gangs hate her, so she must hide. She seeks social reform. She invites you to a meeting. You'll find a secret door to her hiding place to the northeast. He slips away. Oh. Yeah, I found like 3 or 4 bound weapons in Pillars 2. I didn't get to use a single one of them because they were all weapons my characters weren't proficient in. It's kind of annoying. ECGs are slaughtering the Sprawl residents. Do you help? Sure. The hell kind of ECGs are these? Stage 5? Since you've been craving an old school RPG, is there any I could suggest other than Z? I could suggest like 100. You gotta narrow it down a little bit, man. Comatose? Motherfucker! That just instantly killed Maxim. That sucks. Yeah, they got Roland support for this song. Dragon Age Origins. Dungeon Master 2, yeah. I hate how Dungeon Master 2's auto map rotates when you turn your characters. It's so annoying. Page 48, Police Raid, Ward 5. Police Raid, Ward 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Begin. Also, era later, prefer strategic play. Well, what about Pools of Radiance, or Pool of Radiance? Stick with the gold box theme. Pool of Radiance is amazing. If you want something a little newer but similar, you could try like Temple of Elemental Evil. Betrayal of Krondor, that's really good. Betrayal of Krondor is a great game. There you go, you got two recommendations for Betrayal of Krondor. You can make, with me, that makes 3. It's a great game. I played that on stream too. It's very text heavy. If you don't like reading, don't play Betrayal of Krondor. But if you're cool with reading, then Betrayal of Krondor, definitely worth a play. It's well written. The story in Betrayal of Krondor is really, really good, actually. It's a very wordy game, but it's not poorly written wordy. It's good wordy. Raymond D. Feist didn't actually write the game, though. He approved the story. Neil Halford wrote it. A guy named Neil Halford. He was the lead designer. He wrote it. And he submitted a script to Raymond D. Feist, and Feist changed almost nothing. It was like super close to his own writing style. He's like, good to go. Again! Comatose instantly. Fuck! God damn it. It's like keyword based. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. Yeah, I like to read up on games I enjoy. I like getting into the fairy chests are the best part. What do you... Bad part. Bad part? Bad part? What? The riddle chests are the best? I wish every game had riddle chests instead of lock-picking minigames. Fuck lock-picking. Give me riddles. Page 41 over the intercom. Word what? Word 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Prison. Well, some of the riddle chest answers are pretty shitty. I'm not going to sit here and say they're all great, but as a concept and by and large, I think they're great. I love the riddle chests. As long as there's no riddles like the fucking moose riddle from yesterday. Moose. Moose. What the fucking moose riddle. That's like... That's gotta be the worst riddle I've ever seen in any game ever. Like, that made no sense. And then you see like a proper translation of it from German, and it's still a bad riddle. It's nowhere near as bad. At least you could kind of guess, but... Don't kill Maxim again. Don't kill him. Okay, he's unconscious. He's not dead. Okay, good, good. Somebody first aid him, please. If you enjoy Betrayal at Crondor, is Return worth your time? I've never actually played Return to Crondor, but it's like a completely different type of game. It's more of a, like a... More like... It's almost like a Quest for Glory, where it's like an adventure RPG hybrid. I'm actually going to stream it someday. I also want to try Antara, because I've never played Betrayal at Antara. But, yeah, I never played Return to Crondor back in the day. I had a friend who played it, and he enjoyed it. But I was always turned off by how different it was from Betrayal. The residents, thank you for saving them. The monsters, they're new here. Before it was just the gangs and starving that killed you. Isha, though, she's a foreigner. That's just come, and she's gonna make all this better. They scavenge the dead's belongings and slip into the shadows. So, what happened is that they released Betrayal at Crondor on floppy disk, and it didn't sell very well. It sold actually really poorly, so Sierra just let the rights lapse. They were like, whatever. But then they released a CD-ROM version, and for some reason the CD-ROM version became this huge hit. It sold like mad good, and they were like, fuck, we don't have the Crondor rights anymore. Now what? So they decided to make a sequel. It's like a spiritual successor to Betrayal Crondor that takes place in their own setting instead of in the Crondor setting. So So it's not a sequel story-wise, but gameplay-wise it is. It uses a lot of the same systems and mechanics as Betrayal of Krondor, but it's in a completely different setting. It has nothing to do with the books or anything that it's based on. This door is all but seamless. Scimitar notices a hidden latch and the door opens easily. Whoa, okay, that took me all the way down here. Backed against a wall, a young woman and her followers fight a gang. Do you help her? Yeah. God, I love Command Conquer. Although this is not Command Conquer. Same composer, though. Yeah, Sierra was an odd company. Ah, fuck! You son of a bitch. Yeah, Frank Packy. This is a song from Victory Command. It's like a weird MOBA something they did. I don't know. Game looks stupid, but the music's great because it's Frank Packy. So of course it's good. What the fuck? These fucking guys have rocket launchers. Fucking Christ. And Kalidra's comatose. All that. And finally they just instantly kill somebody. Yeah, this definitely feels like a Micro Magic game or whatever the hell they're called. Oh, this freaking copy protection every time is getting a little old. Page 35, cafeteria. Cafeteria, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 is the word. Be nice if I could, you know, heal my people before going into a fight with a bunch of guys with rocket launchers, but you know, there's no way to heal. Yeah, they didn't re-release these games, Beatnik. the Buck Rogers games aren't on GOG. All the Forgotten Realms and the Dragonlance ones, they are, and the copy protection was removed. But this is not on GOG. This I had to get on my own. And unfortunately, the copy protection is intact. Yeah, I thought it was on GOG for the longest time until I went to actually play them. And then was like, oh, they're not there. Yeah, this is called GoBox Companion, Maxi. This works with all the GoBox games and has mapping and a bunch of other handy functionality to make playing the GoBox games a lot less painful. I'll grab a link here. There, that's where you get that. It's really cool. If you plan on playing these games, it's definitely worth looking into. Fuck! Well, Dungeon Hack has its own built-in map, but I don't think there's any external tools for Dungeon Hack. Not that I know of anywhere. There might be something, but it'd be kind of pointless. Doesn't really need it. Z-Mud. Never heard of that one. You son of a bitch! Jesus. That was kind of rough. Yeah, I never really liked drawing my own maps, even when I was young. I've always found it kind of annoying. I was so happy when I played Magic 2 and it had an auto map. I was like, this is the future, every game's gonna have this, and then like, it took forever for it to actually become a standard. Venusian Monosword. No more rocket launchers. Okay. Bard's Tale 2? I thought Bard's Tale 3 was the one that was the first auto map. I didn't know 2 had one. I owe you my life, Isha says. I'm trying to bring about the sweeping social reforms this war needs. To that I devote my life. No doubt you seek Chayd. I'll tell you where he is, for a favor. Will you do something for me? I just saved your life, lady. What else do you want from me? Isoda Pagoda, how you doing, man? Yeah, Buck Rogers too. Matrix Cubed. My reforms will never work until the violence stops. You saw how the other gangs attack us, and what better way to ease the violence than taking their weapons? The gangs are stockpiling weapons in the basement. Bring me those weapons so the reforms can begin, then I'll point the way to Chayd. Alright. With a final thank you, she leaves. Store sealed. A gymnasium, basketball hoops bent away, bent awry, ceiling caved in, bleachers cannibalized for kindling. Scores of people eye you. Do you ask about Chayd? Sure. Eye you coldly, offering nothing. Monstrous shapes move out of the shadows. They attack. these dogs really gonna make me chase them over there? There we go. Okay. Come on, dummy, get over here. Come on. Come on. Oh. He's almost got it. No. Oh, fuck, I just skipped his turn. God damn it. Alright, a locker room made into a kitchen. You see a scuffle. Street people have entered to break a water pipe. The residents will drive them out. Steam fills the air as water meets fire. Who do you help? Residents, intruders, or neither? Let's help the residents. Don't you fucking grenade me, you sons of bitches. You out of ammo? No, it's a fighter skill. I don't know what exactly it does. I don't know if it's a debuff or what, but I don't want to give up a turn from my highest damage dealer to find out. Yay, everybody's actually at full health. That's a nice change. These guys drop nothing worth taking. Alright. You wrote the street people and fixed the pipe. The residents give cool thanks. Centaur notices how the steam reveals writing on a broken mirror, and you record what it says as logbook entry number 2. Babylon 5, yeah, that's where I got the name from. I'm a huge Babylon 5 fan. Huge Babylon 5 fan. Walk only on the prime, all others are mined. So that's the message on the mirror. Walk only on the prime, all others are mined. I don't know what that means. The stairs lead down. Well, we are trying to get to the basements. A gang with leech tattoos confront you. Our leader, Loa Loa, wants to chat. Sure. Second door to the right. She'll be expecting you. A leech woman tattoos her kids. Guess that's not the second door to the right. There we go. A tall, slender woman breaks counsel to meet with you. She is pale with leech tattoos on her body. She would be sinister looking if not for her clear, steady eyes. What do you do? Hi. Party fails at fast talking. You'll have to prove your intentions. Bring me the weapons that Ram has stashed here in the basement, then we'll talk. Loa Loa returns to her council. Okay, so I could take the weapons to her, or I could take the weapons to, the other lady. Choice and consequence, yeah. ECGs are destroyed all in their path. They attack. Ow. Yeah, in the first game, didn't we fight like stage 3, or like the special ECGs that were like humanoid with humanoid intelligence? Now we're up to stage 5 apparently. Ruppel has jammed the door closed. Ram forces are stockpiling weapons here. Attack. Oh shit, there's like 2 groups of them. I didn't even see that. It's a good thing I found that armor to buy. The amount of damage we're taking with everybody with -6, -7 armor class. I'd hate to think how hard this would be if I hadn't found that shop. Plasma thrower and a rocket launcher. Lucky they didn't use those on us. That would have went really badly if they did. Another plasma thrower. You take some of the weapons for low. Sure. Org Scorp. So we've moved on from Hyperscorps to Org Scorps. I think Hyperscorp is a cooler name. Stay neutral. Isha steps before you to give her the weapons. Yes. You did well, Isha says. You'll find Chayd on level 2 in the northeast corner. Take him from here quickly, and thanks. Okay. Where's level 2? Oh, I know. Up here. Children scrabble about trying to catch a rat. Gang members study you. 2 step forward. Our leaders want to talk to you. Sure. White monks and grotesques fill the room. A hideous skeletal boy steps forward. I am Gargoyle, leader of the grotesques. His followers crow. An older man creeps forward. His eyes flutter oddly. I'm Wink, leader of the white monks. Crows his gang echo loudly. We know you seek Chayd, Wink says. Loa has him. She plans to attack us using superior weapons made by Chayd. Our only chance is to strike first, Gargoyle says. Help us. In the process, you'll get Chayd. Sure. Free to help. Meet us in the basement, Gargoyle says. Except I already know where Chayd is, don't I? Northeast corner. This way. Ugh. Stupid ratwursts. Apparently I hit the sprint key by mistake. Shit. you lived in the far distant future and you could get a giant pet ratwurst. Not sure how good of a pet this would make. Probably a pain in the ass to feed the thing. And cleaning up the poop. I mean, look at this. Look at the size of the rats compared to my characters. They're bigger than we are. How much shit are you going to be shoveling? You have a pet ratwurst. A lot of shit. You can domesticate them, sure. Yeah, don't know about shoveling ratwurst shit. It's all fun and games until you have to clean up after them. At the spot Isha directed you to, you find nothing. A massive ram force materializes. We got betrayed. Motherfucker. Oh, son of a bitch! Oh, we are fucked. Oh, we are fucked. Shit. Alright. We're going all in on these fuckers. I don't know what the radius of the explosion on this is. Is it like a fireball? Regular gold box fireball? Let's try here. What? That is not where I aimed that! You... What the fuck? That is not where I aimed that! You stupid... Oh my god. What the fuck was that? Oh yeah, my chaff grenades put on Terran. Well, that's right, I gave him weapon spec and needle guns. Okay. Target. How about here? Why are you shooting them point blank? What the fuck? Is it the chaff grenades? It's probably the chaff grenades. What if I target like this guy? It's probably the chaff, yeah. Okay. We can do that better. We can do that way better. Plus, one of my characters died, so, you know. Copy protection. Page 41, injured ship 5. 41. Injured ship 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ignorance. Okay. So first things first, before I set foot in this room, let's get everybody equipped with their rocket launchers ahead of time, because it takes a full turn to equip them. Okay, you have a plasma thrower. Okay, equip that. But you had a rocket launcher too? Okay. So we can chaff ourselves up again. Okay. So you aim over here. That's still fucking kind of sucked. How about this? It's because she's standing in the chaff. You can't be in the chaff. Fuck. Okay. So it's not only you can't aim at squares with chaff, but you can't be standing in it. You just fudged your huggies. Thanks for sharing. I'm gonna load my game, because this is fucked. $38, Killer Kane 5. 2, 3. Matrix. Okay, so I want to chaff them, not me. I remember how this works now, so I want to chaff this guy so that he can't fucking missile us. Or I could miss, that works too. Ow! Okay, this is bad. First aid. Oh, weird. So you unequip your rocket launcher after you shoot it once? Huh. Son of a bitch. All my best fighters are dead. This is really bad. Yeah, we're proper fucked here. Why are you... Hit him, please. He's got -8 armor class, that's why. It has 3 hit points left. Hit it! Hit it! Fucking die! Oh my god. Oh my god. Hit. Thank you. Fuck's sakes. Surprisingly, nobody's dead. Everybody's just unconscious. So this isn't what? There's a guy way down there? I don't know about him. Oh, he's trying to run away. That was fucked up. That right there. That was fucked up. Anything we want? Probably not. Nope. Yeah, nobody died. Everybody was just unconscious, so... Okay, save. Jesus. Everybody's in completely fucked up shape, though. I don't know how we're going to survive our next fight. So that fucking bitch gave us the wrong information. Can we get out of here? If I can get back to my ship, we can use our med bay. No thanks. The DOS nerd! Hey, thanks for the follow, man. You find a small building, the sign over the door reads K-Run, home of quality rock and roll. Oh hey, we found the radio station. Okay. Come on, make it. Make it. Yes! Yes! Yes, use the clinic. Oh my god. Okay, so we got healed up. We're good to go. Yeah, it is. It's based on a popular, at least once was a popular science fiction, like adventure serial series and comic books and stuff like that. But it runs in the GoBox engine and uses a modified version of first edition AD&D rules. pretty interesting. But I think you're just in time for me to call it a stream. I'm sorry to say. Be going for 6.5 hours, sorry. And I'm getting pretty hungry here, so I think we're going to call that a stream for the day. But I do appreciate you stopping by and for the follow. So we'll be back tomorrow. So tomorrow we alternate, for people who are new, we alternate between 2 games. Tomorrow we'll be playing Star Trail, which is the second Realms of Arcania game. And then we'll be back with more Buck Rogers on Sunday? What's today? Friday, right? Yeah. So tomorrow, more Realms of Arcania. Sunday, more Buck Rogers. So hopefully you guys join me for that. And let's see who's streaming here. We'll hit somebody up with a host. Chubo's going, of course. Chubo's always going. The Andorian Tales. Landale's got some Final Fantasy. Oh, Bagel's playing the Bloodstained game. Let's go check that out. There was that Kickstarter for the Castlevania follow-up. It released a retro game just the other day. I haven't had a chance to play it, so let's go check out Bagel's stream. Thanks again, everybody, and hopefully I see you guys tomorrow for some more Star Trail. Till then, take care.